I'm Josée Roussy, Quantum Living Advocate. In this video, we're going to go over how to subscribe to the EOScan. So if you're watching this, chances are somebody has shared a link with you to their shop. Maybe it's me, maybe someone from my team. So the first thing that you want to do to go to the section where you can subscribe to the EOScan is to tap on Join here. Perhaps the link that somebody provided to you takes you directly to that screen where it's already ready for the EOScan subscription. So it's one of the two. So by default, you're going to be, the selection that's going to be made for you is Quantum Living Advocate. There are two ways that you could join and subscribe to the EOScan. One is as a Quantum Living Advocate and one is as a preferred customer. Both of these options will give you the same exact access to the EOScan, meaning you could use the EOScan in an unlimited way, create as many profiles as you want, do as many scans as you want, use it all day and night if you want. That is the same. The other thing that is the same is when you earn EOScan subscriber, you get to have a discount on all products in the Solex shop, and the discount is between 20% to 25% depending on the item. So that is the same for both of these options. The difference when you're a Quantum Living Advocate, or QLA for short, is you become a Solex distributor, which means it opens up the business opportunity for you. And there's a fee for this. It's an annual fee of just $49 per year. So that's a pretty cheap way to get started with a business. So the moment that you subscribe, you immediately get your own shop links just like this, your replicated site. So immediately you could share it with somebody else who maybe is also interested, and then have that person sign under you. So that is the best way to recuperate your investment when you are subscribed to the EOScan, because all you need is 3 people. When you have 3 people that enroll with your link, every month you make $50.40 per person, which means it covers your subscription of $149 per month. So that's pretty achievable goal. So I really do recommend anybody that wants to subscribe to the EOScan to subscribe as a Quantum Living Advocate. There are other perks that you get when you are a Quantum Living Advocate. First of all, when you join and you subscribe to the EOScan, you join my team. You join me and my team. But I'm part of 2 larger teams, which you always also would be part of. One of those teams is called the High Vibes Tribe team. And for being a Quantum Living Advocate on that team, every month you get 2 free group healings. So that alone will cover the way more than cover the $49 that you pay per year. And then you would also join Team Taurus, which is an even larger team above the High Vibes Tribe. And on that team, when you're a Quantum Living Advocate, each month you get a free belief coding session. These are group sessions. They run for about an hour and a half each month. They happen live, but you could catch the replay and get all of the benefits from the healing, even from just watching the replay. So you get a lot of perks, and from time to time there are other perks that are offered. So I really, really recommend that you do that. Like I mentioned, it's pre-selected for you, as you can see here where it says selected. But if you want to just be a preferred customer, all you need to do is go and select preferred customer and say yes. I'm going to go back to Quantum Living Advocate here. Okay, the first thing that you want to do before you do anything else is to make sure that that your country here is selected, because there are certain differences that are based on the country. One of these differences is not all countries it's not open, the business opportunity is not open in all countries. Okay, at the moment it's open in the United States, in Canada, in Australia, in UK, and all of Europe. So you select your country. So if there happens to be one where it's not available, then you're not going to be able to sign up as a Quantum Living Advocate. Another difference may be some product availabilities. There are certain things that are not available everywhere. So you want to make sure that, you see what is actually available to you. And one difference also is for Canadians, because for Canada, the taxes and duty, instead of being charged at the door and potentially be a big surprise, because when taxes and duties are charged at the door by whoever's delivering your goods, it tends to be much, much more expensive. So Solex has made a deal with UPS, and it's charged up front. So this way there's no surprises at the door, but you need to see the actual price that you will be paying. So select by selecting your country first, you will be sure to see the correct pricing everywhere. All right. So that first step is covered, where you select how you want to join. The next choice that you need to make is if you want to take advantage of buying one of the enrollment bundles. And they're called enrollment bundles because they are only available on enrollment. It's gives you the opportunity to save a lot on the products that are the most popular with Solex. And by buying them as a bundle, you save on those products. Each of these products are still available to be purchased individually after, but just beware that that chance of having that discount and it's just once, just when you enroll. So there are 7 different bundles. I'm going to go over them briefly. The first 3, okay, I'm just going to pop one of them. The first 3 are basically 4 nano supplements. They're always the same 4. One is methylene blue, which is a methylene blue supplement that also has colloidal silver, colloidal copper, and colloidal gold added to it. So there's that one in that bundle. Then there's Pulse, which is another nano supplement that is for cardiovascular health. It's basically niacin supplement that will give you a nice and flush when you take it. The third one is sleep, and as its name implies, it's to help for sleep. And the last one is D3K2, and yeah, it's a D3K2 supplement. And then it's paired with either, like this one, it's paired with the 660 band, which is red light therapy that you wear on your wrist, and it has a lot of benefits. I'll talk a little bit more about this a little bit later, and share the benefits on the screen of what it's good with. But one of the things that this is good with, and that's why it's paired with these supplements here, is it helps to absorb better the supplements. So when you wear it at the same time that you just took supplements, it especially pairs well with the methylene blue. Okay, so that's the first option that you have. And then the same 4 supplements that I just talked about, you could pair it with, where do I have it here? With the Illuminator, which is another type of red light therapy, but this one is more for beauty purposes. Well, you can use it for pain, like put it someplace for pain, but it's especially good for like, for your face, and like you could put beauty products and then use that after, and it's going to be absorbed by your skin better. So that's the second option that you have. And the third option is where you have both of these, the Illuminator that I just showed, plus the 660 band with those same supplements. Okay. So the next 4 options, and I recommend these ones more because they pair very well with the EOScan, and I'll cover these ones in a little bit more detail. So the first one is the starter pack wired, and that's the one that I recommend to get. All of the 4 packs, by the way, they all have the same 4 elements in them. And the first one is a bone transducer headset. It's going to be either wired or a Bluetooth headset. And like this one is wired. And this is meant to be used when you're scanning. Like all of the scans, you wear this bone transducer headset, and it's going to enhance the results of the scanning. As the AO scan gets better and better, because it's constantly being improved, the need for this headset has been reduced. It's not as critical as it used to be, but it still will it still will enhance the results. So that's included in each of the bundle. The second thing that is included that I already talked about is that 660 band, and it has a lot of benefits. It's good for cardiovascular health. It will, when you wear it on your wrist, it's going to take 7 minutes for all of your blood from your entire body to pass through it, and it has a lot of benefits. I'll put them all on the screen for you to take. You could pause and have a look at them because I don't want this video to be too long. The next thing included in all the bundles is a box of Cephi dots, and Cephi dots, there are 60 dots in it. These dots are basically holographic discs that you can imprint with the frequencies of your choice. There's 50 different frequencies in the scanner at the time of recording this, and most of them you could imprint. There's certain frequencies that are not meant to be imprinted, like for instance the AO tune frequencies that you're supposed to listen to, but everything else you could imprint, and you could program them basically with anything that you want, and then you place them on a meridian point on your body, or where you have pain, or wherever it makes sense to use. These are really, really amazing. I have one all the time on me, but I wear mine. My favorite location to wear them is on my ankle, so I can't really show you. Okay, so this is for that. The next thing that is included in all of the bundles is a set of light wave color therapy glasses, and these are really great because they're meant to be, the way that they the set is you have a frame, and then you have 12 colors like this that you could just snap on. And when you do an inner voice scan, it's going to give you the 4 main emotional imbalances in your voice. But for each of them, there will be an associated color that is suggested for you to wear to enhance the results from the inner voice balancing harmonics. So this is what is being referred to. These are the colors, and the best way to use these colors is with those glasses. Okay, so that is the starter pack, either wired or Bluetooth. That's what's included in them. Then you have the builder pack, and the builder pack is for those who want to build a business with Solex. So the difference that you're going to see with those, you have the same 4 things that I just talked about, but there's 2 things that are added to this pack. One is a 6-pack of sample passes. And a sample pass is a pass that gives access to whoever you choose to give the pass or sell the pass to. It gives them access to the EO scan for 6 full days, 144 hours. So it's a great marketing tool. And these passes, you have to buy them before being able to give them to someone else. So this is an opportunity. You have to buy them at a cheaper price. So that's one of the addition that's only in the builder pack. And the other one is the sharing kit for Cephi dots, because if you want to sell Cephi dots or give them to a loved one or something like that, and you want to ship them to them, it needs to be protected during the shipping so as to not interfere with the frequencies when it passes through the mailing system. So those sharing kit will include a foil bag that you could place the Cephi dots inside of so that it is protected, but it also has a card that you could add with some instructions for the person to know like what to do, like how to place the Cephi dot and everything. And the other thing that's also different is power patches. And okay, I forgot to bring my power patches here, but this is made of a silicone that's infused with cybin and black tourmaline, and it's an INX product. It creates negative ions, and that alone has a lot of benefits because it's infused with the silicone, because the silicone is infused with cybin and black tourmaline. Those 2 combined have a lot of benefits, which I will put on the screen for you to look at. And the patches, you could wear them in like different ways. You could place it in a pocket. If you're a woman, you could place it in your bra. It could be under your pillow. I like to have one in my phone between the casing and my phone itself, and then you could imprint frequencies into it. It holds the frequencies really well. I love those patches. I have them on me at all times. Okay, so those are for the pack. So you make your decision if you're going to buy a pack or not. You don't have to buy a bundle, but if you do, just click on the one that you want to add. And just like for this example, I just added the starter pack. Okay, so the next thing that you want to add is the AO scan subscription, and make sure it's already been added. Like if I scroll down, you could see here it's been added to my cart here. My AO scan subscription for $149 a month, and it tells me that next month this is how much I'm going to pay again, because it's on auto renewal. It needs to be on auto renewal when you subscribe, but don't worry, because you could change your mind. You will receive an email 5 days before the renewal date, and to remind you that it's about to get renewed. And if you change your mind, you could just go and either put it on pause or cancel it together. So don't worry about that part. Okay, so now that you've done this, you are ready to complete your purchase. If that's all that you want, you would just go ahead and enter everything. But if you'd like to buy something from the shop, because Solex has a lot of things, a lot of products, some supplements, some healing tools. So if you want to go in the shop and see if there's anything you like, you click on shop like I just did. And then you could look at everything that there is and buy anything that you want. I'll just cover some, like just a couple of things. If you did not buy a bundle, and so that means you did not get any bone transducer headset, this is your opportunity to go buy it separately on its own. Either the Bluetooth one, that's $200, or the wired one, which is going to be like down below here, for $40. Something else that I recommend, but you don't have to buy it today, but at some point that I would recommend getting, is the AO Tune transducer. This will allow you to get the full benefit of that section from in Cephi, and it basically it's an emulator for any tuning fork out there on the market. With these 10 transducer along with your AO scan subscription, you could emulate any of the any tuning fork that there is. So if you want those, you would buy those. And is there anything that I wanted to talk about? Here are the patches I was just talking about. If you would like to buy them separately, you get a 6-pack for 20 bucks. Highly, highly recommend these. And the last thing that I would really recommend to get is, I'm trying to find where they are, is the sucrose pellets. Okay, here they are. The sucrose pellets are really great because with those you could, and I have one here, you could imprint any frequencies that you want. But if you want to do this for others and then create custom remedies and then sell them, you want to have the bottles because they come with protective boxes like this, and the inside of the box has tin foil, which will protect the frequencies that you imprint in the sucrose pellets when you ship them out. And the other option that you have for the sucrose pellet is to buy them in bulk. If you don't intend to ship them to someone or give them away to someone, then you could just buy in bulk. Here, there's a ton in there. They don't tell you how many there are, but they're so tiny. These pellets, there's a ton. They just give you the amount of in grams, the weight, not how many, but trust me, there's a lot. And yeah, that's something that I would recommend getting. So when you are done choosing whatever you want, you could just go back in the cart and then select checkout. And this is the part where you're going to enter your information. This is pretty self-explanatory, your name and your address here. And additional information, the only one thing that I want to talk about is the ID, the tax ID or social security number that you need. This is if you selected Quantum Living Advocate, then you will have to enter that. It's just so that they know, because you're going to be earning commission. So Solex has to know who they're going to send the tax information to, the your tax documents to. So depending on your country, this whatever number that you use when you file for taxes, that's the number that you want to enter here, and your payment information, and voila, you complete your purchase. And yeah, so that's how you subscribe to the EOScan. And let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to contact me. I'll put in the description of this video, I'll put all of the different ways to contact me. You can comment on this video or email me, text me, WhatsApp me, whatever works for you. Bye bye.